Alright, Scooby Gang. So the Airship game I was working on, technically called Lords of Empyrean. So I'm just going to run through this project, just show off all the things I been working on. It's like, it might not have been finished, but we did bits, man. Like, there's like a lot of stuff in here. Not enough to make a game, but yeah, we did something. We'll start with some models, then we'll talk about some like code and stuff. Then we'll have a look at some of the islands. Okay, so we'll start with the airships, right? Airship game needs airships. Yeah, so here's a few models of the airship. This is like the first one that I kind of made. Well, technically, like this was like the first one I made down here. I made this little guy. Got a little lantern on it. Yeah, it's kind of rough, kind of quickly made. It's a little ship there. I also made this little runner thing. Like a little sky dinghy. So I made the ships kind of bigger because like the idea would be like you could have a lot of space on your ship, so you could like build things. So you have like survival system stuff. So the idea would be like your airship would be like your flying base. So I left plenty of space for putting items on it. I got a little down bit down here. So we got this one, same kind of vibe. You know, little like bedroom, little like yeah, you have like your captain's desk there and stuff. Got a little below deck bit. This one's got an even lower below deck bit. So this one's got loads of space. I probably could have made like this room a bit bigger in here. Could have took that like further back. The ships would all have like a few like component like spaces. So you'd have like main body. You know, like the things you glue onto the front of the ship. It's like, yeah, like cool like mermaid looking things, cool like you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the thing that would sit there. So space for that. Then you'd have like your top balloon bit or sails. We have sails down here. So like if you got the sails, you still need like your balloon bits because they're like the floaty bits. So you need like sails or like balloon bits. So that's like your top bit. Then you need like a propeller. And like a little propeller holdery thing. I was trying fins, but like doesn't look like it. Doesn't look good, you know. The fins they ain't working out. So this would be like a big boss kind of ship. Or maybe like the player could get it like in the end. So it's like a big like man of war kind of ship. So obviously like a lot of spaces for cannons. I would imagine like a game breaking amount of spaces for cannons. So this has a few layers as well. This is like less. This is less made, as you can tell. There's no stairs or anything. Then down here we've got anchors. The ships have anchors. We've got a little anchor. And this is your little steering wheel. And that's one of your cannons there. So the idea would be like all these components would be able to like you could be able to like switch around to like make different looking ships, and ideally like switch the textures on them so you can like fully like decorate your vessel. If you can like decorate it and like customize the parts and like build items on it, yeah, you've got quite a nice like build your own flying base kind of vibe going. Over here we've got a little like a little lighthouse. Imagine there'd be like a big bowl in there of fire. Got some destroyed buildings down here. Over here, like these would be like destructible. That's what I was thinking. There'd be like storage, like silos, and you would like blow them up. Doing like an Oblivion, Skyrim kind of like, yo, like all these quests, all these characters. Yo, that would be like way too much for like one guy. So the game would be like more of like a conquest kind of game. Imagine like a Red Faction or like a Just Cause. Go around like blowing places up, and like once you've like blown them up, they'd be like under your control. And then like we have like the survival stuff. So like in the early game, we'd have to go and like cut down a tree for some wood or whatever. But then like at some point, you would like capture like a logging camp, phase out from the survival game into just like a war conquest kind of game. So instead of being worried like, oh, I need like wood, and you like go cut down a tree, you could just get wood from like your logging camp that would slowly produce wood. Or like you'd take over like a mine that would produce like the stone and whatever. Here you have a cool, so it's like a sea mine. But it's got a little balloon on it, so you can have like sky mines. Think about it. So you know, fly into one of them, goes boom. And you know, in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, have you look behind you? You can like you know, press a button to like fire from behind, but it just like flings out two explosive barrels that like the other ships probably like will drive into. And so I could do something similar, where like you just plop out like sky mines behind you, you're being chased. Or, you know, there could be like places around islands or whatnot. I don't know, there's definitely a utility for sky mines. We've got some like old ruined stuff around here. Yeah, little pillar, little railing, little pots. Got a few stairs. Over here we have like, this is meant to be like a pirate tavern. And it's meant to be made out of like old boats and things. So that's kind of why it's like boat shaped. It's like these should be like masts from ships. It's kind of the vibe. And like, you can kind of see like the support on like the hull. And like these windows are actually like cannon ports, cannon holes, whatever they're called. So I think that's fun. That's fun. So you have like your main space down here, staircase to go up there. So it's like, you know, drinking area. These would be little like rooms, like a little inn. So you can rest there. I do have like a properly made one of these on a different level. So like, this is kitchen. That just leads back out to that bit. This bit leads up to this little overhang. And it's like a makeshift ladder. And like a makeshift little balcony kind of thing up there. It's also a chimney for the cooking pit. I'd go there-ish. Here's some assets for like a logging camp. It's like, you know, a little saw blade. A little like log holder thing. It's got a building. A different version of the building. Just a little storage shelter thing. We've got some like wood piles over here. This is meant to be like the hull of a ship being built. But I feel like it doesn't translate very well. I feel like it just looks weird. Like maybe if it was properly textured, it'd look better, but I don't know. Yeah, so like to like upgrade your boat and like change your boat around, you'd have to go to like a ship builder place, maybe? I don't know. We've got some mining stuff. It's like a crane fucking mine. Some like support walls. A little cart there. It's just like farming kind of towns. So you got a little fence, got a little water trough. Got like a little like peasant farmer kind of building. Got a well. Got this pretty cool windmill. So it's got like a downstairs bit, like an upstairs bit. That's like the interior there. So like, if that was like actually like inside of it, that's kind of like the floor there. And that's the like mill bit. So like grain would be in there, and that's what gets crushed by this like big wheel thing. I was trying to make some like nicer looking farm buildings. These are kind of fugly, honestly. They're not good. It didn't end up good. I don't know if they're textured or not. Here's like just some like basic like castle and like town kind of vibes. So it's like a little market tent, little market box. You know, building. This is a church. Tall building. Kind of fat building. So here we have like little castle towers, little doorway, got a wall there. Here's like the back of them. Got some stairs on this one, so you can go up the wall. I didn't make any way to walk through these towers, because they're not actually like connected. So you might not be able to go too far if you do climb up one of the walls. But you know, you have an airship, so you know, you can figure it out. We have some like other kind of buildings here. I like this one. This one's cool. It's got like just a big staircase. Imagine your whole house being staircase and then a tiny bit of floor upstairs. And then there's a hole up there. So imagine that's like a ladder. And then you're on this roof bit. Got this little building. Some of these are just random, kind of. Like these are just like some squares put together, just 'cause they're quick. Over here we've got an arena. So in Oblivion, you know, there's like the main like Imperial like arena you can go and fight in. So I thought it'd be cool to do the same as that. Because obviously, like if you're like you know, fighting other pirates and whatnot, there's already going to be a combat system and enemies. So it'd be pretty easy just to spawn in the same enemies in here and just like win some fights for like some money or whatever. Got a little like bridge there. So I was thinking like the you'd put spikes in this like ring around the arena. Because like you have like a kick ability. So I thought it'd be cool if there's like spikes you could like kick people into. Or like maybe if you're being like careless, you fall into the spikes as well and need some health there. There's like some wooden support beams for the stairs there. And I'll get you to this bit. Some more stairs here. So you can stand around. Got like a little ripped up tarp on it. Yeah, because like maybe this was like once like a great arena, but now it's just owned by like some pirates, just like winning fights. So like it'd be a bit worn down. Over here we have like this would be like a library, big like the grand library. So imagine there's like bookshelves. Imagine there's like these bookshelves. Imagine there's like books on these. So this would be like an elevator. That would like take you up the floors. And like you have like this main like top room bit. Obviously not very decorated at the minute, but I think it's pretty cool. There's some like doors to go out on these other bits. These rooms do have doors, but I built the bookshelves like right in front of them. So yeah, good luck getting in them. Here's like an earlier kind of fort that I was making. Yeah, I don't know how much I care for it. Like I don't know, it's just kind of bad. It's just kind of bad looking, and like the parts don't like go together well. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to use them. I feel. We got Sky Whale. Sky Whale. Do you know what I mean? Like Sky Pirate game, you need Sky Whales, obviously. I have a made like this tornado particle effects. So that's pretty cool. You know how in the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie, there's that what's it called? Like a Wellstrom? Is that what they call it? A Wellstrom? That can't be right. You know, like spinny water thing that goes down. They're fighting around that in like a circle, and that was pretty sick. So I thought like we could have like tornadoes that spawn in, and they'd do the same. No idea how to code that. Like especially for like so it'd have to work for like the player and any other ships that fly into it, and like you'd have to like rotate them around. But then also like you can't get stuck in it, so the player would also need to like not just be locked into it. They'd have to like leave somehow. So I don't quite know how to do that one yet. I've got this nice little wind park system going. Yeah, we're seeing in the sky. It's windy up there. Yeah, and some of them do like a little fun, like little circle thing, like there. So they're pretty nice. The problem with like the white wind lines is like the sky for like the game is just white anyway, so it's like you can't even see them. So we've got some tents, we've got some spiky sticks. So this is like bandit camp kind of vibes, or maybe like a hunter is just camping in the woods, that kind of vibe. You would be surprised how long it takes to like knock out assets though. Based on like what texture you paint with, it will spawn on like a corresponding like asset. So like if you paint on like this wheat, it spawns like the wheat kind of thing on it. Yeah, rock spawns rock on it. Then you have this kind of like woodsy kind of vibe, so that's got like sticks and stones and ferns. And obviously grass has the grass on it. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a bunch of grass there. Also based on like the height, it paints the terrain automatically. So if you get like a slope, it'll paint it grey for you. So yeah, all this saves time. Obviously placing all that manually would be a pain. Got a deer and a cow over there. Here's some guys that I've made. Here's like Bandit Man. Here's just like a fancy business kind of guy. That's just default guy. These guys are zombies. So they got like their like low ribs out. This guy's got an arm missing. This guy's a skeleton pirate. He's got pants on. He's got a little bandana. It's pretty cool. Here's like a fish guy. He's got little flippers on him. He's got little fins and whatnot. Oh yeah, so they don't have faces because like it would take a lot of time to animate and model them faces. So I'm just not gonna do that Do you know what I mean? Like, the game needs some kind of scope, boys. So as the player, yeah, we can look around, do WSD, space to jump, got a crouch, got a shift to run. Yeah, got some hands when we sprint, got the UI. So you got your health, you got your stamina. Stamina only comes up when it's like not full, so it's not always there. You can use your numbers on your keyboard, switch for your hotbar, and it does a nice like, you know, it gets bigger, and it's also got like a little blue tint on it, so you know, like it just makes it easier to identify, I think. You can also use your mouse wheel. So if you scale to one end, it'll go back to the other. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, you're right, click. You got a little grappling hook. So my thinking was like you'd grab a hook onto like other ships and things, but who knows? If you press I, we got inventory up. Ignore this text. So you have your money count up there. You have inventory. This is how many slots we have. Like the slots are adjustable, so I think like it's like there'll probably be like backpack upgrades to get more slots. Kind of, but this is like still a fair amount of slots. Then if you go to build, you have like an inventory crafting system inside of your inventory. So because you don't have, so like the freeze, like that's like the quantity. These are the resources needed. This is what you'll craft. Obviously these don't have the right icons. Oh, it's not done yet. But like wood hammer, you can see the wood hammer. 6 wood. So because you don't have the right quantity, the numbers red and the outline is red. So you know, just a really easy visual that like error. Over here we have like a tool slot. So whatever tool you put in there, it will put it on your hotbar. I know what you're thinking, like, why wouldn't you just drag and drop it on your hotbar? That's a great question. That's a great question. Because like originally I was going to do like a weapon wheel, kind of like Sea of Thieves, and you would just like put them in this like slot here, and then when you get your weapon wheel, it would just pull them from like this list. But I just went for like just a straight on-screen hotbar, so I need to remove this and just make it so you can like drag and drop them on your hotbar, or just press like the number key and it'll automatically assign them. You know, that kind of vibe. But it works, so I'm leaving it for the minute. Yeah, so we just got a lot of stuff. I don't know where to start. So yeah, it says what item you're looking at. So you just pick up, so you can press E to pick them up. You have a little on-screen pop-up of what you picked up, and then obviously if you look in your inventory, you've got the right quantity and stuff. You can't put them in the tool because it's not a tool. Yeah, so it's like the thing overlaps. You pick up so many things. It's not very well built. Yeah, so you got your ores. A very simple. So you got tools. Got an axe there, spade, hammer, pickaxe. These are the main ones I've made. So like, you try and put them down there. No. Put them in there. Yes. I know it's not good. I know it's not good. It does work though. So you can use your mouse wheel to flick through them all. Yeah, and like your number pad will, your numbers at the top of your keyboard will also do it. I'm not a UI guy. I'm pretty happy with it. It simply works. Fishing rod for fishing, bottle. It's just loads of items. Here's some like primitive tools. So these are the ones that you would craft like off the bat. You would craft these like primitive pickaxe and axe, where it's just rock on stick. And you'd like craft the better ones later. We've got sticks, we've got mushrooms. Obviously we have health, we have stamina, but we also have temperature, hunger and thirst as well. So when they get low, it will pop up in the bottom right of the screen. To let you know that it's like running out. Yeah, we've got meats, carrots, onions, bread, ship biscuit, meat stick, got some animal hide. That's a little health herb. So if you right click, you can go to use. So use only really works for like food items. So you can't like just use like a rock. But like I said, I'm not a UI guy. So we've got info. So you go to info, it says a picture of your item, you have its value, you have its name, you have like what type of item it is, and you're gonna have an item description. So that's pretty cool. Kind of boring to do. The UI just doesn't look good, you know? So yeah, it works, you mix all these around. But yeah, the run animation doesn't work too good with tools, kind of just bonks your head. So we got regular stone nodes. So you can mine them. Got stone. Got silver. Got bronze. Got some gold. So we've got them nodes. We've got tree. Yeah, so you have to use the right tool to mine the right thing. I know, really exciting stuff right now. No one's ever seen this kind of gameplay before. Hey, I got trees, so you can hit trees. After a few hits, it'll just pop off. Physics needs a bit of work. It's kind of sad looking. But you can just mine the stump. Keep mining that. And after a few hits, it'll just fucking bonk, and it's gone. Yeah, then you got wood, stone. So you got your mining things. You got shovel as well. So there's little dig spots, right? So like we don't have like destructible terrain because like why would I? It's a sky pirate game. But you know pirates have like buried treasure, don't they? So there's little dig spots around. You have a shovel. You bonk up your shovel. Okay, so you can set a thing to spawn in when a player digs up the spot. And that just didn't have anything set to spawn. We have a cannon here. So you can interact with the cannon. You can move it left and right. Left click fires a super fast cannonball. There's a little damage area around it when it lands. You can move up and down. There's no cap on this though, so you can fully just go like... so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, now my whole hotbar's gone. Like I was mid UI stuff when I left the project, so. Yeah, but if you press F, you do like a little kick. Bah. It's not like knock back enemies. And if you go and jump, you're like a double kick. But like your tool doesn't move. So it's just kind of funny looking. We've got some coins here. So you pick up coins. That's 9. That's just 9, but I know that's X. We have the little fireplace. So like I said, we have temperature stats. So if you put wood in, that little bit goes red. Obviously fire starts to play. I was gonna make like a cooking system for like your resources, just to make like better food, but I've not done that yet. But we have like the cooking part on stick, so that's pretty exciting. So this is like slowly ticking away, keeping the fire warm. I think. Yeah, look, see it go down, and if we take that out, it's gonna like burn whatever was like just in there. And now it knows that there's nothing left, so it's like no more fire. I know, super exciting stuff. We've got doors. I've not coded a door. You just walk into it, and it just flops out the way. It's kind of trash, but we have chairs. We have sitting down. Pretty good. Look at this. So you just interact with it, and it just like sits you down. So basically all that does, it just moves to player location and just forces them to crouch. And that's a chair. Bed does not work. I don't think we have the proper sun. But you can, if you interact with a bed, it'll turn it to nighttime. If it's daytime, it goes night. If it's night, it goes day. That kind of vibe. Also, if you die, it'll respawn you on one of these sides. So your bed's also like your respawn point, fucking Minecraft style. I got some like little candles you can turn on and off. I just like being able to interact with things. If you press G, it will also just unequip. It will just like empty your hands. Even I forget that's a thing. So if you have the hammer and you press I, you get the hammer crafting thing as well. So it's like inventory crafting, and it's just like. So this crafts items for your inventory, but this lets you like build items for like the exterior. So like you would build like a fire pit in the actual game instead of crafting like components. As you know, we have one of these with them, but we don't have the stick, so we can't craft it. So it should load in, and like it's red because we don't have the resources. But if we had it, it would go green. We have a well. If you interact with that, your water goes up. We have a little, this is a little trading dummy, so you can kick him. Yeah, it's just a little guy. You can also grapple and kick at the same time. So like, if you get it in the right angle, you can just like, you can just start flying around with him. Now this seems proper, doesn't it? Seems like good gameplay. That's what I wanted. So there's a treasure chest, like Sea of Thieves style, right? It's like these, like, yo, say like you kill some pirate lord, you're like looting his stash, and he's got chests. So you interact with them, it'll just like get picked up and attached to you. So you can't sprint with them. You can grapple hook though, so grappling hook's also like way better anyway. How do I drop it? Oh, if you left click, your guide just throws it. Because I make things properly. So you can't open them, but if you like walk them to a trader, they'll just like buy it off you. We do have traders. I don't think I've got one in here yet, but they exist. We have a chest with no slots. The chests and things can be set. It's like I'd have to set how many like spaces are in this chest and what's inside them. I think these things damage the player, maybe. Oh yeah, that one works. So you can see my health goes down. Just this really high quality blood effects. Really good, really high quality. Not pixelated, not trash looking at all. Yeah, so you know we've lost some health. Our health is regenerating because we have good stats. Like if our stats were up here, like you know if we were hungry, if we were thirsty, if we were tired. Oh no, not tired. Cold. If you had any of them stats, it wouldn't go up. And if them stats were empty, your health would start going down. But like we picked up this common health herb. Look at that text, perfectly in that box. This is GameDev, baby. So you can use that. Boom, and that's give us like a little health bump. So the sword has directional swinging. It's like if you look left or look right, you get like the different animations. And if you look and block, you'll block like different sides. There's no like up and down, it's just left and right. So it's kind of like a middle ground between like Skyrim combat, where you just kind of click and don't worry about it, and kind of like a middle ground between like you know, like a Mountain Blade or like a Mordhau kind of directional combat, but like simple. Because you know, it's just like a single player. You know, I don't want it to be like too hard to do. So it's just left and right blocking. We'll talk about that later. You have a bottle. Oh, also if you sprint, your FOV gets a bit bigger. Meow. So if you throw that bottle, it moves your ship. So it's like, you know how in real life you have like ship and bottle? So obviously there's no ship in this bottle, but like there'd be a smaller version of your ship inside the bottle. And if you throw it, it'll spawn your ship close by. Yeah, in case you left it like on the other side of the map. So yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. Pretty cool mechanic, useful. And like I've seen it though, I saw some Steam game, it looked not amazing, but they had it. They were like, throw the ship bottle and your ship pops in. And I'm like, bro, everyone has taken everything from me. So these little squares, these are blueprints or crafting recipes. Let me pick them up. So the blue ones are for your hammer. So you press build now. Can you see we picked some up? So that one's for like a little hut. Oh, you can use your middle mouse wheel to like rotate objects. So that's like a little hut you can build. And these like brown ones, these are for your inventory. So now we can craft like a regular axe, similar to what we have there. So you know, as you explore, you'd be able to find more like recipes, or maybe buy them from a shop. Oh, we have one of these things. I have no idea what they're called. A telescope? Are they a telescope? So you know, obviously, sky is big, right? Sky big, and you know, islands can be quite far. But have a little telescope, you know, you can have a quick gander at things before you're even over there. Wow, it needs to remove that other UI though. It looks goofy overlapping the UI. Like, doesn't that kind of look cool from a distance? Yeah, we've got a fishing rod as well. So you can cast a little lion. You can pull it back in. Not the most complex fishing system ever, but every survival game needs a fishing mechanic. Alright, we are getting through it. Oh, so basically, this is like a bank kind of chest. So if you die, you just get respawned at the bed with like half your stats. But like, I don't want to like remove random items from like the inventory or whatever. Especially if like later on you did have like lumber mills and shit producing you wood, these some items wouldn't mean anything. So if you die, you lose all of your money that you're holding. And like, I think that's good because like if you're like an end game rich player or like a new player, you know, either way you don't want to lose all your money. But to get around it, you can deposit it in in these like safety boxes. So yeah, if I put 9 in, deposited 9 coins. Now I'll just stay in there. So now if I die, because I have no coins on me, I'm not gonna lose my coins. But I also can't buy anything because I have no coins on me. So you could put these like on your ship. And I was thinking like in towns there'd be actual like bank buildings where you could go and like deposit your money. So this would be like your ship customization page. It is like, I wouldn't even call it a prototype. Like this is just like nothing. But if we go to sales, I think, you can see like my ship now has sails on it instead of the balloon. And like it's moved the propellers like down there and whatnot. So yeah, on your ship, yes, you got cannons that spawn on. You've got this little anchor wheel. And stairs that don't work great, and propellers that are too big. And your steering wheel. So if you in charge of your steering wheel, you can fly your ship. I don't think it'll fly because I shot cannons at it. I think it's like broken at the minute. Does this work? I have no concept of what game I've made. Nah, of course it doesn't work. Yes, you go cannons. So you shoot these. If you're in charge of your little anchor thing, it shoots a little anchor down. So like, I would say this stops your ship from moving, but they don't move anyway, so pretty epic. But if you're in charge of them, it'll send you back to your like ship wheel. So it's like quite an easy way to get back to your ship, especially if you leave it like too high, because you can't like fly at the minute or anything. And it does like a little spin back the other way to like bring it back up. So if you press W, you go forward 1 speed. W again, slightly faster. W again, going full speed. So there's like 3 speeds. The propeller also spins to match your movement speed, which is nice. Got these little like wind lines. The boat's got like a little bit of like jiggle to it when you move, so it's not perfectly just you know, like it's a little drifty. So shift will raise you upwards, and control will lower you down. If you press space, you get like a little speed boost. It's kind of hard to see. So obviously you can free cam. If you use your middle mouse wheel, you can zoom in and out. So that's a thing. So yeah, if you're looking like this way, it'll zoom you in on that side. It's based on where you're looking, it will zoom into them cannons. As you can see. A little guide to where your cannons are gonna go, so you can fire them. So like the aim is red now because it's like reloading. It's like reload times. But like, if I switch to this one, it's white. You know, it's like you can fire one side, and while that's reloading, you can like fire the other side. So their reloads like independent from each other. That's what I'm saying. This little silo thing here, I made that. That just switches mesh if you hit it. You do damage to it. So that's like broken now. Yeah, but if you press M, your ship will try and move to wherever your marker is. It's kind of confused. Well, if I press like M on that building. Come on, ship, bro, wake up! Why is it doing this? Why are you embarrassing me like this? Oh, it's kind of figuring out. Yeah, so it's made it like an acceptable range, and it's stopped, which is kind of it's rough, but it's kind of cool. Over here we have one of the like one AI that I've been making. So as you can see, he's jogging at me with a two-handed sword. So you can swing and hit you. Yeah, it needs yeah, it's a work in progress. It's clearly a work in progress. But if I get my sword, you can also double click them. So he'll pick a direction to swing in, and you have to block that direction. And then he's like, then he gets really sad because you blocked his hit. No, what is it? Oh yeah, he gets like stunned if you like parry him. Or like block his hit, whatever. You have to see a nice little UI in the middle that says which way you're being attacked from. So that's cool. So like if you hit him, he just kind of like, he doesn't love being hit. You also regain a bit of stamina if you hit him. To encourage like aggressive gameplay. I think you also kick him to stun him. So yeah, you know, it's a work in progress. But like fundamentally, it works. He does need to block. He doesn't block yet either, so he needs like a directional block. But all these guys are rigged to the same. Well, they're all rigged to the same armature, so we can just keep the code from this guy and just like give him the like different skins. So when it gets nighttime, a little torch with the fire box. It doesn't look great, but it works. Do we have a main menu? Wow, look at this. I didn't even know we had one of these. I coded none of these buttons. Oh, maybe the play button works. So here we have a guy. This guy's a shopkeeper though. So you interact with him. We have some text dialogue. Good hunt, brother. So he'd be like hunters. So like there would be like guilds, right? Or like factions or whatever. And they would like give you quests. Like grunt work kind of quests. So this guy's like selling coins. No, that's not. This guy's selling wood and stone. They cost 4 coins each. You have no coins. But if we got one of these chests, take it to this guy, interact with him. We've sold that now, and that was worth 10k. So we interact again. 10k, so we can buy shit. Look at it. And if you right click, you can sell one. Or you can sell all. So as you see, we lost money on that trade. It's because whatever you sell, it sells for half the value you can buy it at. Because capitalism, baby. Oh, it rains as well. It rains. Or like, let's say like you're falling a good distance. See, we've outpaced the rain. Like, I imagine you'd have to like times the park system by like the player like velocity or something. But like, I would rather not. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, we've got water, so you can drink from it. You can also swim. So you can move like W and S to like swim. You can see my temperature's gone down. So now it's like halfway. So that's what that icon means down there. It's like if that icon goes red, it means I'm freezing. But for now it's like fine. Obviously all these trees are mineable, all these rocks are mineable. Throw that in. It bobs in the water. Look at it bob. So if we wait, look at that. We've caught a piece of wood. I'm a fisherman. So it just rolls it to you. So there you go. One wood. Look at this one. We've caught a single rock. Hey look, it's getting dark. The sun's probably setting somewhere. We can also just use this bed. It's a bed I made earlier. So if you interact with bed, it's nighttime. I need to change the fog for nighttime. Because as you can see, it's a bit bright in the sky. But the game has this cool like black and white vibe to it at nighttime. But like wherever there's like a light source. Oh no, my light source. As you can see, there's like color around the light, and I really like that. I guess like it's kind of like black and white. But like there's light where there's like color where the light is. So here's like a map I was working on. You know, we do like a bunch of small islands with like stuff on it. But then like we do like one big island. Because I think it'd be cool to have like Airship game. But also like have the opportunity to like just do some like land-based stuff. So like, it's kind of like Pirate game, but in sky. So we have like Cloud Ocean. But then we also have Cloud up above as well. The cloud park systems follow the player. So if the player like travels, the clouds just follow them. So it always looks correct. I made a little woods bit here. You know, you got some water, you got the trees. It looks nice. You have a little bandit camp. The spiky walls. They have some rum. You know, they got a few, got a little treasure stash. Here's my pirate tavern from earlier. But it's like decorated this time. Ignore the grass. Grass is a bit big. Yeah, look at this table though, isn't this cool? So this is like a ship steering wheel. But they've made it into like a table. Isn't that cool? Because like I say, it's made out of like old shit. So here's like the food prep bit, it's like the big cooking pit. Little shelves. The ladders don't work either. I can't be well coding a ladder. So we have the top bit. Oh, look, a sky whale. There's one in the wild. Look at him go. Oh yes, there's no cap on drinking. So if you just like consume like all the drinks, it just makes the drunk effect worse. And like there's no timer on this. Like this is just your life now. There's no end to this. Even if you die, I'm pretty sure you wake up like this. It needs work. It needs work. Yeah, but like, you're slower, you're drunk. Here's like a little noteboard. So like you would get like missions and things from these. We have like a big old wheat place, big old wheat land. So you got your mill and whatnot, your buildings. Oh, there's also some. I've also been like made some trees. Yeah, I got little windmill things spinning. Yeah, I don't know. Like, will I use this map? Probably not. Honestly, it's kind of just a mess. Okay, so here's some of like my actual islands I was working on. So as you can see, I've got like big old like brick pillars around them. And then like the interior rocks are like more rugged and older. Yeah. This is just like where the player would start on this like crashed ship. Which looks kind of cool. There's like a bit of design to it. Like if you want to get to like the top levels, you can use this like fallen mast to like walk up it. And then you can use this one to like go up to this bit. Got little embers. They're quite nice. Obviously you can take the stairs up here. You know, it's like broken mast, these like cannonball holes. Shit physics door. That's my ship. Obviously your ship wouldn't be there. I got some fire. You walk into the fire, yeah, set on fire and your health goes down. Yeah, a really subtle fire effect. So you got some like hammocks on the lower decks. There's plenty of crates around. They just have like some. They've got some stuff in them. I got rum. It's got little rum racks down there. Oh, there's like twigs around, mushrooms, little stones. So there's enough natural like resources to make the the primitive whatevers. There's like 3 of these little ancient rocks. So you activate like all 3 of these on the island. The door for that like temple thing gets unlocked. And that's where you'd get the ship in the bottle from earlier. And you would throw that, and that's how you get your ship in the game. Here's like the arena island. So you have people camping outside. Obviously we see them, you know, like we have the characters, so I just need to make them like, just walk around and like sit and whatnot. Then you've got the arena here. Got this really tall one with just the library on it. I've been working on a town island. So we have the buildings from earlier spread around, got little walls. Got a little brick wall going along there. So yeah, like little town hall. I also made this like little stone brick kind of thing. And then yeah, like castle kind of vibe on there. So yeah, like a little marketplace here. And these would be like the clan halls. Or like faction halls. You know, like the hunter I was on about earlier. So it'd be like, or like guilds. So it'd be like a hunter's guild. They would send you off to like kill 10 of whatever enemy. And there'd be like merchant guilds. They would give you like trading missions. So you know, like you'd sail to like another town and like drop off goods there. So these would be like hubs, just like get missions to get money and whatnot, or like earn like upgrades and tools and you know all the good stuff. So yeah, mega work in progress this bit. Oh, there's also like little balloons with propellers and the and like the flag. Yeah, like I was saying, if it was like a conquest thing, they would have like flags about. So maybe once you took over, it would switch to like whatever like your banner would be. Yeah, then we got like the farm stuff from earlier. Kind of roughly placed, as you can tell. It's supposed to be a farm island. It's like, you know, like the cows. But I would put the cows on here. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. It's a bit tall at the minute. Needs to drop that down a bit. But yeah, you can kind of see the vibe, I feel. Obviously, like they wouldn't be like this close. This has just been messing around. So like these are level instances or whatever they're called. So like I make them in their own individual map, and then I just move them into like a main map, just so it's easier to like maintain. Because like if I did this all in like the one scene, there'd just be like 1 billion items in the one scene. But if I do it like island by island, it's a bit easier to manage. There's also these like spawners here, and these will spawn days in. So there's a day running ground. Like, the game looks like shit. Like, I'm sure it used to look better than this. I don't know what I did to it. So you can kill the days and get hide and meat if you have a tool. I don't have a tool. You can kick them though, I think. So yeah, like I need to make the outliner not outline the grass, and I don't quite know how to do that. I've done it before though, with like a stencil thingy-mobby in the shader or something like that. But I tried it again and it just didn't want to work, so I don't know. But I've done it in the past. As like, I don't know what happened. I'm getting dumber. I'm evolving backwards. So we've got 4 post-processing things running. So one is, what do we think this is? The outliner. This is like the toon shader. This is our fog, fog wall back there. And who knows what this one does. So yeah, we have a fair few process effects. And like if you go in the water, that's another one. So let's see if these work. Oh, these guys might work better actually. Are they following me? Kind of slow. Oh yeah, they are kind of following me. Like, I definitely have like the base of a game. Do you know what I mean? No, I kind of hit it. Yeah, I don't know how to I don't know how to do things. Like, it's hard to get, like, especially with like such a distance. It's like quite a range. I just made the cannons shoot really fast, so they're kind of accurate. Oh, look at that guy! That chump just died. Look at him go. Look, what a dramatic fall he's doing. I have no idea if he gets deleted after that. He might just fall forever. Look at that! Boom! Dropping like flies. See, he's incapacitated now. So now would be the time to like go and board his ship. Because like, you've done enough damage, he's incapacitated. If you hit him one more time, he'll die. Like number 1's dead. No, it's just not a vibe though. It's so far away. Maybe the AI can get us closer. Come on, bro. Move us. I'm not a good captain. I know I'm claiming to be a good captain. Yeah, like this. There's like no code for ship boarding. So this is the best we got. This is fine. That's what I wanted. See, look at that though. Camera shake on hit. Look at that. Gameplay. Oh, this thing doesn't even have real collisions. And then like when you like hop on the ship, it'll like spawn some AIs on vibe, kind of vibe. Oh, you can also ride the ship while the AI flies it as well. If you like really wanted to. Which is kind of cool. Don't jump though. Unreal Engine, it hates it. So if we go like press M flat. Look at this. Do you know what I mean? Like if we just spawned like a crewman on the wheel. Just pretend like the crew's sailing it. Do you know what I mean? But if you jump like into a collision. Like, yeah, see how it like, launched me? Like, it doesn't love jumping. Oh, we've stopped moving. Yeah, but look, now we're here. See, the AI got us here better because it's like there's a lot less things to hit in the sky. See, look, now we're on Town Island. Is this not kind of a vibe? Yeah, like imagine like you're floating around, you use your little telescope thing, and you spot your first little town island. I mean that'd be cool. I'm a big Lords of Empyrean backer. I mean, I did make it, so I'm a little biased, but I like it. I think even if I don't finish it for like a sellable game, but then again, it can't be that far away. I do care for the game. I do want to see it in some kind of finished state. It's not too bad. Like if I wasn't selling it, how much work would it really need? Or like if I was going for like an early access, how much work would an early access really need? But we need money though. We need money, so we're gonna smash out some little games instead of just like committing like however many more years to Airship game. Even though I do love it, I do love Airship game. Airship game has potential, but like especially now there's like so many other Airship games. I feel like I don't think I can compete in the space. But I do want to see the game finished. So yeah, that's basically the full recap. So like a lot done, but no game. A lot done, but a lot more to do. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on some other projects for a bit, especially because like, you know what I mean, I've been doing this for like 2 years. I'm like, I would like to look at something else for a bit, maybe. So that's the video. Thank you for watching. Probably a long one. I really showed off everything. Hopefully this video gets like a lot of views. That would be handy. But like the devlogs did bad, right? The devlogs did bad, which makes me feel like no one cares. So then like if no one cares, and people have already made Airship game before me, do you know what I mean? I feel like it's not worth doing. Like at this point, I feel like I'll finish it just because I want to finish it. Yeah, maybe in like 3 years from now when I'm on my deathbed, because like it's not far away. I'll be like, I'll take a few months to just wrap the game up and then like just privately store it somewhere so I can rest knowing it's been done. But for now, with like the lack of interest and like competition going up, fuck it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'm gonna make some games. Gonna talk about some games. Gonna play some games. It's just kind of a gaming related channel, I guess.